Hi, I'm KayKay, and I'm about to show you how I use KayKay SparkLE in my track called Sparked. I use Spark in different ways in my production. The standalone mode, but in this track I'm using it as a VST in my DAW Ableton. And I actually have a couple of instances of Spark open for mixing purposes. So for the first section, when the drums come in, it's pretty simple. It's mostly to lay down like an atmosphere and just to have a beat going on top of the other instruments, which are actually also Arturia plugins. I'm using Analog Lab, Oberheim Sem, and also Solina and Wurlitzer. But for the Spark, I've loaded my own custom drum sounds and have 808s in the second half there. So in this next section, I actually have claps instead of snaps. It gives it a bit of more energetic feel. And the bass here is actually the micro brute. And it's a super fat sound. It's this sound here, right, actually. I mean, you can look, I'm zooming in into the waveform, and you can see how triangular and like crazy this waveform looks, and it's definitely a really fat sounding synth. That analog sound definitely makes a difference. So that's the second part. Then in the last part of the verse, there's that gorgeous sounding string pad, and it's actually coming from the Analog Lab. But I've actually recorded it as audio into a different channel so I can automate the volumes a bit and do a different mix on it. And then in the hook, I'm layering a couple of kicks to give it a thicker sound. And I'm also using these really quantized fast hi-hats to give it that like driving feel. And of course, the star of this section is the micro brute, actually. So this sound is from the micro brute. Again, this extremely aggressive, awesome analog sound. Like, just look at this waveform right here. It's like crazy. It's just amazing how this little micro brute, it totally lives up to its name. It's like amazing. I love it. So that drives that whole section, really. With the drums, with everything, and the Solina as a bit of a choir type sound together. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I'm also using the same bass sound that I did in the verse earlier, that sub. It gives it that really smooth bottom with the aggressive, higher, brutish lead. So that with the drums and all the other instruments, I was trying to go for a really dramatic sound there. So yeah, that's how I incorporate the SparkLE into this track, and definitely check me out on youtube.com/kaykaytheproducer and my website kaykaymedia.com.